Hi guys, I wanted to show you how you can find some release on the backside of the posterior pelvic floor with a squat. So we're going to kind of breathe down into that space on the backside, thinking about air traveling into that space between our sits bones. So when we go into a squat, if we kind of clench and tuck under, a lot of that air and pressure is not going to be able to travel backwards. We're not going to be able to find that length, but it's going to go more forwards. So we're going to really work together. I'm in a door frame to kind of show you that you can do this anywhere, but you can also hold on to TRX straps, a squat rack, a bench, just anything in front of you that's nice and sturdy. So I'm going to think about kind of sitting down into my squat. Obviously, I'm only going to hold this for about 3 to 4 breaths because it's a little bit challenging in that static hold squat position. So when I think about dropping down into my squat, allowing my knees to travel forward in space, I'm going to think about just trying to tuck under with my glutes and breathing there. You'll notice in that position, it's really hard to feel that length in the booty and air travel down into the sits bones, kind of into that butt. So when we go back into our squat, we really want to focus on kind of like allowing the tail to kind of come up a little bit while we maintain those ribs back in space. So when we untuck the tail, we don't want to immediately flare out through the rib cage. So we want to kind of untuck and allow this guy to lengthen while we also maintain that ribs back position. So I'm not encouraging this. I'm just thinking about those ribs back in space. As I kind of travel down, I have that nice stacked position up top, but instead of being here, I'm a little bit more here. So I can find that length in the backside. And then I'm gonna inhale and feel that air travel down into the sits bones, and then exhale. Inhale down and exhale. So feel that difference when you allow the booty to let go and feel the air travel down into the backside. You're gonna find length through the booty. So taking that over to a squat, like I said, you can hold TRX, and kind of how that applies. You can also take this into like a more of a front-loaded position, like a goblet squat. So as you descend down into the squat, thinking about finding length through the glutes instead of tucking under, so you can really feel that air travel and pressure travel down into the posterior pelvic floor, and you get more bang for your buck in the booty.